What beautiful music we just heard. We're going to get some more of that in just a minute from Katie Asia. We're taking a quick break here with Bill Humbert, author of a Recruiter Guy's Guide to Finding a Job. If you haven't checked out this book recently or lately, you got to get your hands on this. It's such an awesome resource.
Thank you.
It's great to see you here, Bill.
Oh, it's great to be
It's
back.
been a whole month.
A whole month.
I'm glad we have you every month. You're one of my favorite people to talk to. You have so much insight to offer in terms of, if you're looking for a job, how to go about that process, or if you're hiring to fit a position. So welcome back. Good to see you.
Thank you. It's great to be here.
Wonderful. And let's talk real quick. You've been skiing out this weekend, right?
Yeah.
At Canyons.
I started to learn how to ski at age 60 when I moved here.
Really?
Yeah. And so there's an awful lot of risk analysis that goes on up there.
So you're pretty brave to be strapping on those ski boots and
yeah,
heading
or
out there.
crazy,
Well, at that age, everything's an adventure, right?
Oh, that's, watching me go down a slope is an adventure, just watching that.
Okay. Well, it sounds like you had a great weekend, but even before that, you were hanging out at Ramp Sports with the owner, Mike, over there. How did that go?
That was awesome.
It was for the After Hours event.
It was at the Chamber After Hours event, and he's done something really cool. They've reshored their ski and snowboard manufacturing to the United States, and so now they're using lean. Instead of paying for a lot of tooling, they're paying for the upgraded materials in your skis, and you're getting the skis. If you go to rampsports.com, you can get your skis for the price of all this heavy tooling type stuff with much better materials in it. So they did it. It was wonderful. They made a pair of skis right in front of us.
Ah, what a cool experience.
It was fun.
Oh, I heard it was crowded, great food.
Everything.
A great evening.
Yeah, they did a great job.
Wonderful. Well, we are big fans of Mike with Ramp Sports. Here we love talking skis and snowboards with him. But let's jump right into it. We're talking about recruitment technology this morning. And there's actually a lot of talk within companies about the value of this technology. So what exactly, first off, let's put it out there, what is recruitment technology for those who kind of want a better understanding of it?
Sure. Well, from a candidate's perspective, the recruitment technology, when you see a job posting, when you post and pray, your resume is going into recruitment technology. So it's going to be either an applicant tracking system for smaller companies or an HRIS system, human resource information system, for the larger enterprise level companies. And essentially that technology is built to track both the job openings and the activity against those job openings and the candidates whose resumes are coming in for those openings. For
a lot of companies, the price of recruitment technology varies. It's very broad, and when you're putting a lot of money into it, I guess, whenever you're putting any money into it at all, you want to know if it's effective. Sometimes it's more of a crutch than a tool. Tell us the difference between the two and when you know you're getting the best use out of it.
Well, think about technology and how technology really started, and that was it automated paper processes, okay? And it still does that. So it automates the reporting, it automates the tracking, and all of those things. Well, it's a tool when it automates the paper processes. It becomes a crutch when you try to substitute the recruiting as a sales process with recruiting as a screening process. And so, for instance, let's say that you're a candidate and you've got business developer. Well, maybe they're looking for B2B sales. Well, the keyword search is going to be on B2B sales, and if you say you're a business developer, your resume is not going to show up. And so it's really important for recruiters to understand that for sales, the sales title all by itself has 34 different titles. And you need to be looking at a number of those to determine whether this is you can find the right person or not.
How important is it? If you realize that you are using it more as a crutch, or it has created a crutch for your recruitment process, what do you need to do to fix that?
Well, first of all, you need to understand that recruiting is a sales process. It mirrors the sales process perfectly. And so when you see a company that requires a person to complete an application before anybody contacts them, two things are happening. One, the passive candidates, and so they're really not a candidate until you make them a candidate. But the passive candidates will just go away. It's a waste of time. And so you may end up paying a fee, a recruiting fee, for that person that you could have gotten for free. So it's really important for a company to talk to the person and then ask them if they like them to complete an application instead of making that at the front of the process. So it's all in where you put it.
When it comes to recruitment technology, I mean, we have listed here, it ranges anywhere in price from $35 a month to, you know, more than that. It can go beyond that into the hundreds. How do you determine the best type of recruitment technology for your company? Like, say we have a smaller company versus one that has thousands of employees.
Right. The applicant tracking systems are good for the smaller companies. I have an applicant tracking system. I use Smart Search, and it's software as a service. And so, I don't have to have it located on my computer. I just get on the internet and I search. And so, Smart Search is a good example of a smaller business's applicant tracking system. The big companies like L3 Communications down in Salt Lake City and their locations all over the world, they'll use a human resource information system, and probably like Taleo or SAP or somebody like that. And those go from anywhere of an initiation fee of $99 to $2,500 and then $75 per person. So imagine, take that $75 per person times 60,000 employees.
Like, it's kind of pricey.
It gets kind of pricey. Exactly. And so when they're trying to sell that to a company, they're saying, well, you know, our screening process will make it so you don't need as many recruiters. Well, the problem is their screening process screens out all the passive candidates because they leave in that first click. So it's really important to understand that, you know, what's more important? Is it more important to attract the best qualified candidate who maybe just, kind of, I wonder what they're up to, or is it more important to grab somebody who may be willing to take the 10 steps it takes to finally get an application into that company? And fewer people are doing that. They're just going to a black hole.
Well, some excellent reminders, and of course giving us kind of a refresher if you're not familiar with current recruitment technology. Where can we get in touch with you if someone's watching this, like, I need to talk to Bill now after he leaves that studio?
Well, my website is RecruiterGuy.com, and my email is RecruiterGuy@msn.com.
All right, perfect. Bill, as usual, we certainly appreciate you. Thanks for your insights, and we're looking forward to next month. Remember to get a hold of Recruiter Guy's Guide to Finding a Job. We'll be right back after this quick break, listening to some more music from Katie, and she's amazing, huh?
She's great.
Oh, man.
It's so much fun listening to her. I wish I could stick around, but I've got Park City Career Network I got to run off to.
Nice. Well, we're so excited to speak with her once again. Thank you so much, Bill.
Thanks,
Great
Chelsea.
to have you here. And we'll be right back after this quick break with some more music. Don't go away.